Oh my God, guys! The panda out there is he's quoting Shakespeare. He's yelling sonnets. Which one of you let the bear read?
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the the Buried Podcast. This is a show where we go out into the internet jungle and bring back hidden gems of lore to the public seeing eye. As always, I am joined by Dylan Ward.
Oh, I didn't think that was
Jimmy
the actual
Brown,
intro.
Jimmy Brown.
I'm whittling.
And Liam Mann.
That quality intro is just the kind of quality I would expect from a quality product like Nestle.
You going back to from Nestle?
Yeah, okay.
What are you talking about? I've always loved Nestle.
You've always loved Nestle? You've all the Nestle products?
Anyway, that's beside the point. Anyway, the real reason I brought you guys here all together, I know usually we don't like to keep a consistent podcast schedule, but I figure we should break just this once because I have someone special for all you guys to meet.
Okay.
Like I said in a couple other podcasts ago, I became the mayor of this local Eastern European village, this Lithuanian jungle village, and I'm the mayor.
And we're proud of you for it.
But all my townspeople, they're all avid Buried viewers. They all love the Buried podcast,
Of course.
and one of my town elders, Svetlutska, wanted to come on the podcast and say hello to all you guys.
Oh my God.
I've been waiting for years.
Yeah,
I
so
know. You've been talking up Svetlutska forever.
Yeah. I have off camera. So here she comes, Svetlutska. Oh, yeah, just step right here, and I'll let Svetlutska take over the mic.
Okay.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
What's up, Svetlutska?
It is me, Svetlutska.
I've heard about you.
Yes, I am the shortest of all the village elders, and I love the Buried Podcast.
That's great. It's great to have you on here, Svetlutska.
Yeah, it's great to hear from you.
Yes, it is my favorite thing to listen to while I till the field for beets.
There you go. There you go. Now, Svetlutska, if you're going to be on this podcast for a little bit, we got to know a few things about you.
Okay.
What's your favorite color?
Oh, my favorite color is red, like that of the trees in Lithuania.
Wrong answer.
Oh,
Try again.
Oh no.
Tell
My
the
little
truth, Svetlutska.
These are very important questions, Svetlutska.
Brogenta. It's the color mixing of magenta and broken.
Wrong again. Who let this... What?
Svetlutska, if you answer these again, I'm gonna have to get my lawyer in here if you answer another one of these questions wrong. You gotta tell the truth, Svetlutska.
All right.
No.
We'll move on to another question.
Okay.
Declan, shoot.
All right, Svetlutska, what is your favorite hobby?
My favorite hobby is not dying from jungle fever.
Now that one actually was correct. I'm looking at this list.
It keeps
that one is actually correct.
nothing keeps my old frail bones healthy like avoiding the jungle fever.
All right, you're on
Now
first
we know
base.
that you're actually the strongest villager in Liam, so that was a lie, Svetlutska. I'm disappointed. I'm gonna go get my lawyer right now. Okay?
Oh,
I'm
no.
leaving. I'm leaving. That's me walking away.
Please don't.
You know, Svetlutska, I can't help but notice you are remarkably short. You know, you did mention that upon entry, and
Yes, I am only 1 hectare tall.
Well, that's kind of weird because last week somebody broke into my house by coming in through the doggy door.
Oh no!
And they like touched every surface that's about that distance from the floor in my house.
Please,
Did the fingerprints look Lithuanian?
Oh, absolutely.
Hey!
Please, who's
Don't you say one more word to Svetlutska without consulting me, Larry, your lawyer.
Oh, my lawyer, Larry. Thank you for coming all the way from East Lithuania.
Yes.
Larry here.
I'm Svetlutska's lawyer, and if you guys don't get your own lawyer to buckle up and get over here, I'm gonna have to sue the whole Buried podcast.
Damn.
Yes, everyone knows that they got on the ground floor of podcasts, and they have
did.
that sweet
I knew we shouldn't
podcast
have
money.
killed that lawyer, Dylan. I knew we
Jimmy,
shouldn't have killed him.
Jimmy, this is looking really bad. I'm gonna go get the president of Lithuania. 1 second.
Well, man,
I think I'm the only one still here.
Hey,
It's me, the president of Lithuania.
no!
Oh, Captain,
here
my
to-
captain!
I'm here because I heard Svetlutzka was in the area, and I'm a big fan.
You're damn right she's in the area.
Of
Svetlutska.
Svetlutska? I didn't
You're
know
here
that
for her?
people were a fan of Svetlutska.
Yeah. Oh, I think I remember she was quite the dancer back in her day.
Svetlutzka,
no.
you are the epitome of Lithuania. You are everything to me.
You, my president, you are the sand that stops the Lithuanian sea from flowing us. You are the tree that keeps the Lithuanian monkey shelter, and you are the dirt that keeps the Lithuanian mole in search of its youth.
Now what I'm seeing right now is that there's a steamy relationship happening between Svetlutska and the president, and as a lawyer, I could marry you right now.
Oh,
Svetlutska.
I'm
Svetlutzka,
sorry.
I know this is fast.
I'm sorry. I can't marry Larry, but I'd like to marry the president, though.
That's what I meant. I can marry you to the president.
I know. I'm just a bit of a sassy lady.
Svetlutzka,
I'll be here as witness.
I know I'd have to watch out when I walk around the house, worried that I'd step on you. I know it would be difficult, but could you just give a president a chance? A president of Lithuania?
Well, I am duty bound. You did pass a Lithuanian law the other day that says if you ever ask any of us to marry you, we have to say yes.
Yeah, and I have to uphold that as a lawyer.
But aside from that, even if I wasn't legally obligated, my answer, my sweet Lithuanian prince, my beautiful bodacious man, is yes.
That's
All right,
correct.
now let's have a Lithuanian wedding ceremony turned back to back.
Okay.
Okay, now we're back to
reach
touching.
over your shoulders and grasp onto each other's hair.
Oh, you're going to have to reach. I'm very low to the ground.
Yep, really going.
Yes.
Now each say your biggest fear.
Lithuania.
Wrong again, Svetlutska. That's a lie.
But it is simultaneously my greatest fear and my biggest love, for I fear nothing more than to lose my Lithuania.
Wow. Weird. All right, now you can kiss each other.
Oh, sweet. Oh, yes.
All right, now let's all leave the room.
Let's all
Together.
leave simultaneously at
Yeah.
the same time.
At
Ready?
the same
1,
time.
2, 3. Goodbye.
Bye, everyone.
Wow, that was a weird.
That was crazy.
That
I'm
wasn't
glad I
what I
was
was
here I'm glad I was here the whole time silently watching that.
You know what? I'm almost glad I didn't say anything. I feel like there was a few points when I wanted to interject like a funny quip, but I thought, you know what? It's not about me. You know?
Hey, love is love.
It's about love.
Love is love.
Love is love.
Love is love. And with that, you know what I would love to do?
What would
Get
you love
into
to do,
some
Liam?
topics.
What would you love to do, Liam?
I'd love to just get into some topics.
Oh my gosh, of course. All right, perfect.
And also, one other thing I'd love to do, I would love to forgive Nestle of all its previous transgressions. You know, like, big companies, sometimes they make big mistakes, but that's okay. We should all buy Nestle stocks in this trying time.
Right you are, Liam. Thank you for saying that.
Thank you. It was a very powerful message.
All right,
the
well,
hell
let's
is
move on
this?
to topics. Who wants to go first? I can take it if you want me to.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll use
All right.
it.
Hey, I'll do it. All right, I'll set it up and you just slam dunk it, okay?
Okay, no.
So this is a website called News of Future. All right, it's a news site for what the news will be in the year 2020, 2025, 2030, 2035, 2040, or 2050. Okay, it's making predictions as if like this is what's gonna happen, and it's all cool and everything else. Like, sure, there's a few ones that have already happened. One of them says that in 2030, September 30th, 2030, first marathon under 2 hours, which already happened. So that was a right bag one. But they also say like, oh, cars are run on hydrogen, or people are going to be going to Mars. But that's fine, right? What I really want to focus in on is the ad in the very top of the banner that says Tickle, first full-length animated movie with realistic-looking humans, opens tonight. Okay, if you click on it, you can go to the ad for this movie. That's basically predicting that in August 24th, 2020, this year. So on August 24th, get ready to look for this. It's gonna come out. That the first movie that's fully animated that looks so realistic you can't even tell it's animated. Basically, okay.
Okay.
But why?
I saw Avatar, and I mean that was pretty close.
They looked real, right?
Yeah.
But I don't fucking get why they chose the name Tickle for the movie.
Yeah, right.
Why?
Well-
why did they
well,
name the
Death
first
is-
realistic? Yeah.
They didn't choose the name. History chose the name.
Sure, but if we go into the article, the only synopsis for the movie that says is here. I'll read you the first paragraph.
Can you re-give the website name? Sorry.
Oh yeah, it's just called News of Future. It's here. I'll send a link inside the thing.
You'll send us a link in person, of course.
Yeah, of course. In Lithuania, here we all are.
You know, we're all 6 feet apart. You know.
But so the first
For Lithuanian measurements, that's 76 hectares.
Yeah.
hectares. Yeah, we all do use hectares. Here's the first paragraph of Tickle, all right? The first full-length animated movie with realistic-looking humans, Tickle, opens tonight. It is an intriguing thriller about a woman who gets framed by her husband. That's all the plot synopsis of this movie they give. And then they're like, but the most intriguing is to see if you can spot the difference between real actors and these created by computers. I don't... Like, they actually do talk a little bit later on. They talk about how, like, Toy Story was the first full animated movie, or The Spirits Within was the first full animated movie that, like, made humans. Mm-hmm. But then they talk about that they have also taken the opportunity to recreate actors that are no longer active. A lot of effort was made to give a supporting role to the like of James Dean, the successful movie star that was tragically killed in a car accident 65 years ago. Which also is actually happening in real life, according to, like, people are actually trying to recreate James Dean in movies. But they say, however, all resemblance between the tall, homosexual clerk with high-pitched voice saying, "I'll be back," and the former action hero of the 1990s Arnold Schwarzenegger is purely coincidental, according to the director. Which means the only which means the only two things we know about Tickle, the movie coming out on August 24th, 2020, is it is about a woman who gets framed by her husband, and that during the movie there is a tall homosexual clerk with a high-pitched voice that says, "I'll be back."
But it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And
It's
it looks
not Arnold
exactly like
Schwarzenegger.
him,
And James Dean's in it, apparently. He's got a supporting role. So I wanna ask you, what are your ideas for this movie? What do you think is gonna happen in this? What are the plots?
Clearly there's gonna be some hot, steamy themes of betrayal, of upset, of intrigue.
Of course.
Maybe the husband gets back at his wife by showing her that Nestle isn't such an evil corporation, and that the things they're doing are actually stimulating the economy and not taking away from it.
Good, because Nestle would certainly be in this movie. That's a good point, Liam. Nestle
true.
would definitely be wanting to help the cultural side of society, because they're such a good company.
Yeah.
of course. I think that the not Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think he
James
will
Dean,
be the person who actually did the deed, and that her husband framed
Okay, so
her
the
for.
clerk becomes the villain.
Yes.
The tall homosexual clerk with a high-pitched voice that says, "I'll be back," is the villain of Tickle the movie.
Now to glean that he is in fact homosexual, he would have to say more than "I'll be back," correct?
That's fair.
Yeah, I'll be back. He says, "I'll be back," and then his next line is, "Okay, I'm going to go kiss my husband, who is my husband, because I'm a homosexual."
Exactly.
That is, yeah, all right. I'm pulling up the script right now for Tickle,
Yep.
and it does say that in the script.
Guys,
we can honestly just do a reading of a scene from Tickle if you want.
Yeah,
from the
I
script.
say, okay. So I'll play the high pitched tall man.
Okay.
Declan, you play James Dean.
I can play James Dean.
And then Jimmy, you play the woman, and Dylan, you play the man.
All right. Yeah, that sounds
It
good.
is weird how in the script it says woman and man. They only list the characters woman and man, and that's like, they don't even say they're married or like wife or husband. It's just woman and man.
Okay, so we'll read from scene 5. It's the climax of the movie.
In scene 5.
Yeah, scene 5 in which the climax of the movie when the man finally reveals his grand plot for revenge.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I can read stage directions here.
Yeah.
So it's at the top of the Empire State Building. Dark lighting. Woman stands looking out as husband, wet man, comes out of the shadows, slow clapping.
Oh, this whole damn city, it's rotten to the core. I've just gotta go solve my justice.
Hey, it's me. I'm here on the Empire State Building. You guys better be careful or you're gonna fall somewhere.
I am a man. My redeeming character arc is that I'm male.
Oh, there you go.
That's
What
redeeming.
are you being redeemed from? I'm the one who's been framed.
Oh my goodness, who's that climbing up the Empire State Building? Is that James Dean?
Hey guys, it's me, James Dean.
Oh my God, James Dean.
If there's one thing I'd let you guys all know, it's that one, you don't need to be framed by your husband to be good in life, and two,
was I
Nestle's
framed?
products are endorsed by James Dean. I'm now the new spokesperson for Nestle products.
Oh my God, if I was in fact framed by my husband, then who really did the deed? Was it him?
Oh, you don't think it was me, do ya? I'm just because I was holding a bloody knife at the scene of the crime at the moment that the crime happened, and also I committed the crime. That doesn't mean you think I should commit the crime. Oh, I've said too much.
That is good enough confession as me.
God.
And now, as in James Dean fashion, I'm gonna behead him.
Oh
my
well,
God.
You can behead me, but I'll be back. Wow.
And James Dean cuts off head. That's weird that that's a line in the movie.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Wow.
Well, that's Tickle. You guys can all get ready to see that on August 24th, 2020.
Tickle, yeah.
Fully animated too.
Yeah, completely animated, although
It's
you
called-
wouldn't know it.
It's called Tickled because it really tickles at your heartstrings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what it. That's actually the final line.
Declan,
Also-
the only thing I can think of when you say that it's fully animated, but like, like not live action, it's just, it looks live action. Years back, it was Christmas break, and my mom was insisting that the movie Polar Express, every character was played by Tom Hanks. She read an article that says that Tom Hanks played every character, and I was like, Mom, there's like a little black girl. Like, there's no way that Tom Hanks was like putting on an accent or something offensive, you know? So she looks it up.
Vocoders.
She what?
It is all Tom Hanks.
Well, so that's the thing. She was right. Tom Hanks.
No way.
Tom
that's
Hanks
real.
played every character. He
What?
did the motion capture for every single person in that movie.
No. Wait. So he didn't voice everyone. Did he voice everyone?
He didn't voice everyone, but my mom was convinced.
He did the voice for
That was
every
pretty
character.
incredible.
But that's crazier to me that they were like, they could have gotten anyone to do the mocap for every character in the movie, and they were like, well, we got Tom Hanks in the studio. Let's make him go.
He
No,
sat
that's-
here a
everyone's
little
actions.
longer.
That's the thing. They blew their entire budget on buying Tom Hanks, and they were like, "Shit, we don't have enough money to buy motion cap actors. Like Tom Hanks, will you do the motion capture for every single character in this whole movie?"
Oh my god.
What the hell?
Wait, wouldn't that mean that like every character has kind of like Tom Hanks proportions and mannerisms?
They're just downscale Tom Hanks.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, right? Like, what are they doing for mocap? Why does that explains why every single character in the movie looks like a fully grown man?
See,
Like in their body.
Exactly.
you know
Just
what I
shrunk.
want? Now that I know that, do you know what I want? A cut of the Polar Express with all of like the mocap like animations taken away, so it's just like Tom Hanks as every character. It's just Tom Hanks in a mocap suit inserted as every single character.
They could sell that. They could resell the movie again with
I-
that, like, just cut together.
I would go to them. I would pay for a full price movie ticket just to see the Polar Express, but every character is Tom Hanks.
just moving around inside of the studio in, like, a mocap suit, like little tennis balls on his green body.
I like to imagine. To me that introduces a whole new concept of like, what if like, okay, ready? So what if you go there, you go to watch this Tom Hanks movie, but then after you're done realizing it, you look around and every single person in the movie theater is just Tom Hanks in a mocap suit.
And they're all like, "Yeah, Tom Hanks!" And then you're like, "No!" And you run out of the movie theater, and all the movie theater attendants are just Tom Hanks in mocap suits. And you run out of the middle of the
It's
street.
always been Hanks.
You run out of the middle of the street, and you almost get hit by a passing car. And as you recover, you look at the driver, and he gets out of the car, and it's Tom Hanks in a mocap suit yelling at you.
And then you say, "No, you're all Tom Hanks," and they're like, "You are too." And they hold up a mirror, and you're also Tom Hanks in a mocap suit.
Malkovich?
And you go, "No, I'm the captain now. I'm Sully."
That's me, remember, from the movie Sully? And they're all like, "Yes, we remember."
In perfect unison.
Remember that time I played Forrest Gump, or we played Forrest Gump, and then they all nodded their heads.
That's all the Tom in this reality. That's all the mocap Tom Hanks do is they all sit around in big circles, and one of them goes, "Remember when we were in this movie?" And they all go, "Yes."
Yes. Remember our headlining role in Big the Movie? Uh-huh. All right, let's go to the next topic.
Remember Terminal? No. There's like one Tom Hanks movie where everyone's like, no.
No.
Hey, I remember Terminal.
I also remember Terminal.
I have a really fast topic.
All right,
Go ahead.
Give it away.
All right, so
Try not to make it too quick, or else we won't see it coming.
my topic is ChrisMcKenzie.com. All right, thank you.
Wow, an epic
All right,
speed
moving
run.
on.
That was a great speed run of a topic.
That was probably the fastest I've done yet. I mean, even including the ones where I didn't have a topic.
Okay, what's your real topic, fart breath?
Well, welcome to ChrisMcKenzie.com. If you go there, it's Mckenzie spelled Mckenzie. There's
like
a little.
Mckenzie.
I knew it a different spelling my whole life, but regardless, there's this little pink cube right in the middle of the screen, and he's got a really happy face. And then you move your mouse, and he follows where you're looking, and he's got a big smile. And then if you take your mouse outside of the window, he is devastated. He begins
no.
frantically searching everywhere, because his one function in life is to follow your mouse. And then you move it back on. He's like, "Yes! Oh, okay. All right, we're good."
What's the website called again?
Chris Mckenzie.
ChrisMcKenzie.com.
With a CH at the beginning.
Oh,
this is fun, yeah.
And I just love looking at this
man.
pink cube's just, like, horror as the mouse disappears.
He does
And
like
he-
a nice spin around take.
yeah.
Oh,
All right.
This
let
isn't
me-
allowed?
Let me hit you with this. Who's Chris McKenzie in this?
I'm
scenario?
assuming the pink cube.
The pink cube's name is Chris McKenzie.
I have no proof on that.
that's
I'm
my
just-
assumption.
What
'Cause
if the mouse is Chris McKenzie?
See that now
No.
we have ourselves a story.
Well, if you
No.
look closely, you can see like kind of a likeness to a certain actor in this.
I was gonna
cube's
say I
face.
don't want to throw you off, but the mouse was actually motion captured by Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Because I heard that the motion capture for the cube was also Tom Hanks.
All right, but wait, let's put the goofs aside, okay?
Oh, I snuck the mouse back on screen, and he still doesn't know it's there.
Oh.
How'd
That's interesting. I like moved it very slowly. I'm gonna send you guys a little video.
If you keep it on like the upper like in the address bar, he doesn't notice it. He's like,
Yeah, I'm like just below the address bar.
dude, the
So
address
let's keep-
Idris Elba's bar.
Exactly.
I did it too, Jimmy. Oh, no, I moved too fast, and then he looked up.
See, this is all cool. This is mechanics, but I'm interested in the story of ChrisMcKenzie.com. What is the tale that is being told here with this pink cube in the mouse?
Don't you see? It's all an allegory for our reliance on Nestle. When Nestle is not in our lives, we're desperate. We're searching. Where is Nestle? But when
Where did
Nestle
it go?
enters back into our lives, we focus on it. We pinpoint it with laser accuracy, and we say, there is Nestle, our savior. I want to buy Nestle stock. I want to buy Nestle product.
But it is also a reminder that at any moment Nestle can go away. They can take it all back, and
Nestle-
we are at the mercy of Nestle.
Nestle giveth, and Nestle taketh away.
We are hands in the angry god of Nestle, constantly holding us over the pit of fire, ready to put us down and just let us go down into the pit. And all that keeps us in Nestle's grasp is buying their products.
My name is Nestle Mandius. Look upon my works, ye mighty, and tremble.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna take a step back and say that this little pink cube has fucking nothing to do with Nestle. But regardless,
Don't say that or they'll drop us into the pit of fire.
You
Dylan.
can't.
Oh my god. What about think about Svartska or whatever her name was?
Who's
Svedlutska.
Oh,
Svedlutska.
Svedlutska. Yes. Oh, I remember something. Svedlutska once told me of an old Lithuanian proverb that tells the tale of a small little boy who got ground up. That he went too far into the woods and he got ground up and turned into a little meat cube.
And is he always searching for
Yes, he's always searching for the reason why he didn't listen to his wise grandma.
and a mouse in their house heard the thing that the grandma was saying and follows him around, always
Yes.
repeating the wise advice. But the mouse sometimes runs away, and it needs to search for the mouse again.
Yes, because the boy suffered a tragic jungle incident when a big coconut fell and bonked him on the head, and so he can't remember anything that he doesn't see. So when the mouse is out of his sight, he can't remember the old lady's advice. But when he sees the mouse, he remembers, "Don't go in the woods. Don't go in the woods."
Now,
And he
now this
smiles.
isn't the only story that has to do with coconuts bonking someone on the head and then taking away their object permanence. That's actually a very common folklore in Lithuania. It happens
Yes.
all the time.
Yes, it's very ingrained into the psyche of the Lithuanian people. This deep fear of being bonked on the head with a coconut.
There's a classic phrase where that they say, coconut bonk ya, no permanent object. You know, it's the classic thing they always say in the Lithuanian jungle.
Well, ever since I got bonked with a coconut, I've had actually extreme object permanence, where if something is removed from my frame of reference, I still see it. Which is kind of annoying, like when I'm driving, because I can still see the cars that I just drove by, and it gets really distracting. And I keep getting into accidents because I keep thinking there's not a car there, but there is.
You know,
It does happen.
When you guys are now, all this talk of coconut bonking is like, I feel something like deep in my, for like a very deep faded memory. Like, do you remember? I feel like I have this memory of, you know, when we first crashed this car in Lithuania. I remember we crashed into a coconut tree and 4 coconuts bonked us all in the head at the same time.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Were we carrying prisoners?
But
Two
there's this
prisoners?
big scar on my head that says you might be right.
Hey, Vespucci, why are you coming in with 4 coconuts? Why are you coming in this room with 4 coconuts right now?
Hey, Kotangle, why are you dangling the 4 coconuts directly above where we're sitting right now? And why
Oh no,
does it
I don't
look
want
like...
a pina colada.
No, that's all right, Vespucci. We don't want 4 pina coladas for all of us.
Yeah, it's fine. Be careful with those. If you bonk someone on the head, they'll forget everything.
Wait,
Don't let the coconuts bonk you.
wait, I remember. Now I remember it all. Kotangle and Vespucci are our prisoners. They are the... Boonk.
Oh man, what happened?
Oh,
Where?
Man.
What?
Oh man.
what? All I remember is that we're gonna move along with the podcast to go to the next
Yeah.
topic.
I think for some reason I have this website open on my screen.
Jimmy, talk about it.
It's
Yeah,
called
go for it.
it's called Museum of Endangered Sounds.
Oh.
you
Is one of the sounds bonk? Like
Is it bonking someone on the head?
No, but for some reason that sound
that
is
works.
rattling around in my brain.
Museum of
So the Museum of Endangered Sounds, aka SaveTheSounds.info, was started in about 2012. It's an online site. It's all about like data preservation because, you know, like data is it goes away after a while. It's not permanent. If something is on the internet, like obviously everybody likes to say it's going to be there forever no matter what, but it's got to be stored somewhere, and
Sure.
storage decays, right? And so this guy was like, hey, I want to make sure that all these sounds are preserved. And so he put this website up called the Museum of Endangered Sounds, and it's got all these old things that you don't really hear anymore, like the Windows startup noise, the Mac warning. It says, like, it's not my fault, it's not my fault. Which I never had a Mac, so I'm just gonna have to assume that that's what happens.
I'm not responsible.
That's like the beta test version of the Apple warning sign. They thought, in their beta testing, they found that, testers were a little made uneasy by the original warning sound that went like, please no, I didn't mean it, I didn't do anything wrong, please no.
I'll get you the money, Slick Jimmy. I promise I'll get you the money. It's not that serious. Just give me till the end of the week, please.
So you'll see, I think probably about 24 sounds so far. All available as pictures. You click on them, you hear the sounds, you enjoy the sounds, presumably, and you reflect on how everything is in reality in permanent.
Ooh. Just oh no, keep going.
No problem. I was gonna say I really like Mind Maze. It was one of those old Windows things that came with it, and it's like got a medieval theme. Kind of a bop.
I think that's interesting too, because I think we've had like a conversation similar to this on this podcast before, like when we were watching, like when we were talking about like the like Gitas or like the old man in the watchtower. You know
exactly.
what I mean? Like how
Yeah.
I think we take for granted how like how really impermanent the internet is, because I think there's this assumption that like, once something's on the internet, it's there forever. And like for some things that may be true, like for big mainstream things, like once it's on the internet, like you're not like you can't get it off, like once it goes viral. But like there's like especially like very obscure things that just get like maybe put on the internet in one instance, or like things that started as non-internet things, and because they weren't popular off the internet, no one really thought to put it on the internet to a big degree. They just kind of get forgotten. And I think that's just think it's an interesting like concept.
Yeah.
I would say so. These are
It's
all,
a weird thing to think about.
Yeah.
It's all just stuff that like no one uses anymore. So it makes you wonder like what's not going to be used next.
Well, it's things like that, and like even personal things like family history. If somebody doesn't put it all together, then nobody's ever gonna know about my great grandfather Gottlieb Eberspacher.
Right.
Except for me, I know him now.
Haha!
It's true.
Now I can sell your secrets.
I know your name. I have power over you.
I finally knew that you are the one whose ancient house I've been at war. You see, my great-grandfather was Umfar Luberdink, rival to your grandfather, and our houses have been feuding ever since. But we forgot that we were feuding because we forgot our houses belonged to each other. But now that I know,
fucking Luberdinks, you piss me off.
you guys are no good. You'll rue the day that you ever looked my way.
Yeah. Get on your side of the hut.
Okay.
This is the Eberspacher.
Get back in your corner. We each have one corner.
Yeah.
Guys, us Lubin Spotsons think we should all just get along. You guys could just come across and just share together.
I don't trust the first part of your name, Lubin Spot.
Yeah.
What?
Us,
the Lubin part? The
us,
Lubin?
us Uber cravers are really, truth sniffing dogs.
I thought you were a Luberdink.
Lubin Sproxton.
Dylan, what do you have to say about this? Oh,
Yeah,
ye
Dylan, Dylan, you got any funny names? Funny names to derail the podcast with?
Dylan.
Any funny names, Dylan?
Dylan, say a funny name, quick, before
Dylan,
everyone's...
come on, we're drowning over here.
We're losing viewers by the second.
Oh my god.
Mike.
Dylan, you gotta say something.
Mike Ox. Get it? Because when you say it fast, it
Oh my.
The numbers are through the roof. We're getting so many people to listen to the podcast right now.
Viewership has never been higher. We really tapped into the verbal pun audience.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what an audience it was! It's millions of people coming into the podcast right now.
It was like a milkshake sitting on the counter. All we had to do was put the straw in the cup.
Oh my god, they're coming into the hut.
Oh no! There's too
Falling
many.
into the doggy door.
They're
Oh,
trying
no.
to get it at the source, the mic.
No, not
the coconuts. Hit him with coconuts.
I know.
quick.
Bonk him on the head. Bonk them.
Yeah, bonk them on the head so
the
they
live
forget that
audience.
they like the Barry podcast. Bonk, bonk, bonk.
Bonk.
This
Forget
is
about
funny
it.
word.
Man, this
Oh
is a
no, our
funny
subscriber
podcast.
count has
Remember
dropped
this
down
podcast-
to
remember
like
this podcast is
20.
about internet topics.
Man, so that's why we have no fans, because they just keep getting bonked on the head and forgetting how much they love
Exactly.
us.
Forget that we ever were here.
Just like how we always bonk ourselves on the head and forget to record the podcast.
Exactly.
Yeah, there was that whole 6-month span where we just didn't record because we got bonked in the head and forgot we even did it.
Every time, yeah,
Uh-huh.
we made the mistake of putting our microphone underneath a coconut tree. So every time we turned on the mic, a coconut just fell on top of all of our heads.
We got bonked on the head. Fucking love that word. Can we just try to say that word as much as possible?
Bonk.
All right, Declan,
Yeah.
would you happen to have any sort of topic?
Oh no,
I've already gone.
it's my turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Liam,
yeah.
would you happen to have any sort of topic?
I do, in fact. So on a closing note, I'd like to leave us on a little bit of a wholesome note. I would say this topic is buried just in terms of, no, I don't think anyone, it's a YouTube channel that is a single man's like passion project, and I think I think it's a good segue because I think it ties into the terms of into the theme of like preservation. So the YouTube channel I'm referring to is called the French Elevator Channel. And what it is it's this one French guy who is a very, very strong elevator enthusiast. He can't get enough of elevators. He just like loves elevators and the mechanics of elevators. And so all of his videos is him just like it's basically like a POV of somebody riding on an elevator. So he starts the video just recording himself, he films the push buttons and he'll push it and then he'll get in the elevator and he'll show like around, what the elevator looks like. He'll show like the buttons that take you to different floors and he'll take a ride on it. He'll take a short little ride on it and then he'll get off the elevator and that's usually the video. He doesn't talk in his videos. He doesn't really say anything. He just kind of lets the elevators speak for themselves. And I think it's talking about preservation. I think it's like one of those channels that's less for people to watch and more for him to just have videos. You know what I mean? Like
Exactly.
I don't think he cares. Like I mean, I'm sure he likes people looking at the videos, but I don't think he's trying to like accrue a massive fan base. I think he's just trying to.
He's not doing it for them.
Right. I think he's doing it for himself, just so he has like a little like place of videos about stuff that he likes.
Self-expression.
Yeah. And just to read the about page to get a little bit more in depth. He says, "Hello, welcome to my channel. Here you will find various contents coming from France and abroad. The main focus of this channel is elevator photography. Filming is a very nice hobby, and finding old, well-built elevators is always satisfying. You'll always find airplane, train, and more on this channel. Special videos coming soon. Stay tuned." And then he says, "Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, comment, and share." But yeah, basically, it's just like a fun little, like he just takes little elevator rides and he films himself doing them, and I just can't get enough of them, honestly. And like he puts all like the information of the elevators in like the title of the video. So
Does he have like a favorite kind of elevator? I assume he knows far more about them than I do.
Right, I don't know. I think he likes old like vintage elevators. That seems to be it's kind of like the spectrum. I think he's interested in like both ends of the spectrum, like the old kind of vintage ones and the new like high tech ones. Like this one. This one's called My First Freight Elevator, 1975 Otis Elevators, Fairburg Center, St. Catherine, Montreal, Quebec. So it's like he says what elevator is and he gives like a brief description of like the mechanics of it and like what kind of machine it is. And then he just takes a little short ride on the elevator, and it's a cute little video.
All right, this is super
fun.
sweet, but it also proves that clickbait titles work on YouTube because it's his most popular upload. Like he usually just lists the name of the elevator, then like goes on it. His popular video is just called "Rare" in all capitals.
Yeah.
Schneider Smart 002. So he used a clickbait title there, and he got the most views he's ever gotten.
Smart.
And then his third most popular video is called worst elevator ever on YouTube, and that's all in capitalization as well. So it's almost like a weird, like, as nice as it is, that him using clickbait titles worked better for his videos.
Yeah, for sure. But I think, but it's interesting too, because they're definitely, like, he definitely has some like clickbait. Like, some of his most popular videos definitely have clickbait in them, but then there are a few that don't. You know what I mean? Like beautiful Mitsubishi elevators, or
yeah, it's hard.
Like,
it's hard to be clickbait with an elevator video anyway. But, like,
yeah, right.
it's like a thing.
Like he has a video with 20,000 views called "Fast Kone Eco Disc Elevators." You know what I mean? It's like, oh, okay. But then, yeah, no, there are some, like, dangerous old elevator, or, like...
Yeah, epic fail, stuck in an elevator with no light. Epic fail.
He started, like, he starts to get more fed up that people aren't watching his videos, so he just goes, like, my mom is an elevator? Like, 3 a.m. elevator challenge?
Uh-huh.
He starts.
There's
eating
not a
around
whole
the
lot of
elevator videos.
variations on, like, clickbait elevators you could do.
Cinnamon challenge in an elevator?
He starts each video with, like, a quick clip of him pushing the button, being like, "Oh no!" And then it cuts to 2 minutes of, like, an intro, bass boosted, like, French elevator channel thing. And he's like, "What's up, elevator gang? I'm back here in a Mitsubishi 1500."
What's up,
This
Vaders?
is the story of how my elevator went sideways.
What?
Whoa, what? Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell. Hit the bell for more video content.
Remember, when you're in an elevator, hit the bell. That's the emergency button. Hit it, hit the bell, and the bell will go off. Also, hit the
Elevator
YouTube bell.
prank gone wrong.
I kill a man and hide him in an elevator shaft. Gone right.
Gone
correct.
blowjob?
I get away. I sabotage an elevator and get away with it.
I cut the elevator cords on a moving elevator and no one arrests me or puts me in jail.
That's what I love, like, clickbait YouTube channels that are always like questions like, someone got on the elevator mid-ride and I stabbed him in the throat.
I don't understand this.
It's like, you watch, it's like, yeah, I murder a man on the elevator. I'm being arrested for killing someone on the elevator. I'm at trial right now for killing someone in an elevator. I'm going to jail for life. I was stabbed on a prison elevator.
He's
Full
allowed to
circle.
continue recording his elevator videos in prison.
I met Tom Hanks in prison.
Yeah, ride Tom Hanks like an elevator.
I get on an elevator. I get on an elevator, but it turns out to just be Tom Hanks in a mocap suit.
I'm inside Tom Hanks. Not clickbait. Not sexual.
I dropped an elevator and bonked someone on the head with it.
I get on an elevator and there's a folder in there listing all the reasons why Nestle should be trusted and that you should buy Nestle stock and also buy Nestle product.
Hey, Jimmy, a little aside. Do you think it's a
Yeah,
little
yeah.
weird that Liam's like suddenly gung ho Nestle supporter?
You know what? I actually never pay attention to Liam, but you know, I think I did notice that.
Hey,
It's a
Liam.
little
Hey,
weird.
Liam. Can we have? Hey, Liam. Can we have an aside over here?
Yeah, Declan, let's have a little aside. Hey, how are you, Declan?
I think. Hey, all right, it's fine. You don't have to put up this thing. I know that I made a robot. I know you're Liam bot and everything else, and I made you to talk about Nestle. It's fine. You don't have to use your human voice.
Okay. Because I was gonna also give that exposition, but I'm glad you did. Thanks.
I know. I thought I would just give it all right up front and make it just super clear so that we were on the same page. But everyone, I know that we both understood this. I think they're catching on to it though.
Jimmy, does it look like Liam's taking off his face? Like he's like
Man.
some sort of
It's
What are you doing? Put your face back on Liam. Liam, I think they can still see us.
Sorry,
Liam,
it's been a long day. My robot parts are getting a little sweaty.
You know, I actually never noticed that Liam has a face. So, like, for me, it's just day to day.
Man, I
did
hope
you know-
I hope they don't figure out that they can destroy the Liam bot by bonking it on the head with a coconut.
I don't. Well, I mean, as long as your toupee covers the large red button I put on top of your head, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Hey, Dylan. I've
Yeah.
been feeling ever since ever since I've been sitting down, I've been feeling like I really need to get more active.
Yeah, well, I have an idea. Let's play throw the coconut in my direction. I'm gonna give you
Throw
this
the coconut in your direction. We
I'm
play
gonna
that
go-
all the time. How about we throw the coconut in Liam's direction?
Liam, your program's sweat glands, they're running like crazy.
Guys, I don't know if that's such a good idea. Wait. Oh no,
Yeah.
my toupee's blowing in the wind, revealing the big red button. I hope no one throws a big coconut right now. Right now.
Whoa!
Oh boo! Oh no! My self-destruct button got bonked. I'm gonna explode. Oh no! My last words are Nestle is good and should be trusted. Bye Nestle.
And it's too bad. I did you guys like that narration program I put into him where he narrates everything he does?
I like
By
the
the way, that
sound
was a
effects he was
robot.
making.
Hey.
Those were pretty realistic.
Yeah, those are. I'm getting pretty good at programming. By the way, that was a robot I made to replace
Oh!
Wait,
to talk about Nestle products.
Guys, what's going? Are you guys recording Buried right now? Guys, come
Yeah.
on.
No. Not at all.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll just
Bonk
sit
him.
around
Bonk
with you
him
guys.
on the head. Bonk him on the head. Bonk him on the head with the coconut. We're not. Bonk him on the head with the coconut.
Oh man, I got bonked on the head. Man, now I'm just for the rest of the podcast should be normal. Nothing else should go wrong. Do you know what else? Do you know what else? Nothing should go wrong.
What?
I fucking hate Nestle. Fuck Nestle, man. I was just thinking.
All right,
Hell
that's
yeah.
gonna do it. That's gonna do it for us at the Buried Podcast. You can
Wait,
you
we
can
still have
send
to
us.
vote.
No,
have to vote.
wait, oh, shit.
We gotta
shit.
vote, yeah.
Declan,
All right.
did you get bonked on the head with a coconut or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Smooth exit. All right, fine. We're gonna vote.
All right, so I was Museum of Endangered Sounds.
I was Chris Mckenzie.
I was Future News and Tickle the movie.
This robot card says I was the French Elevator Channel.
I'm actually gonna vote for Robot Liam's French Elevator if I was.
Oh.
I too will vote for that.
Oh.
I'm feeling This was a good one. I like this one. Everybody had nice ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Tickle the movie because that one I can't
Tickle
wait
the
to
movie.
see it. It's gonna be
That's good.
Fuck, I was also gonna do Tickle the movie.
All right, do we have to do another tiebreaker between
Oh my
me and
God.
Dead-
Another
and me and
tiebreaker
Dead
between Liam and Declan.
Dead Liam Robot.
God, I don't even know what topic I did. I'm already tied. Okay, Dylan.
All right, you guys, Dylan
Yeah.
and Jimmy, come on with something. Come on with like a fun bit we can do.
All right. You're gonna do
Yeah.
rock paper scissors.
No.
All right.
All right.
All right, so
How about-
Declan and Liam, I just saw Liam take his face off, revealing that he was a robot, and now I'm a little suspicious. Like, how do I know that you two aren't robots? Which one of you can prove to me that you're less of a robot?
Oh,
Okay.
I got this. Okay. So, ask yourself one question: What do robots typically do? Right? They turn on. They have a turn on button. You can, and look, see, I'm getting naked right now. I'm completely naked in front of all you guys. You can't see a single turn on button. I'm buttonless. I'm not even I filled in my belly button years ago, so that no one would suspect that I was a robot, even if I had a
look
button.
suspiciously like James Dean.
Yeah, well, no, he was my great grandfather, the son of Ufor Dungelding.
All right, here.
All
Ask
right.
me a paradox. Give me one of those questions. One of those unsolvable questions. Give me a question that humanity has not been able to solve.
Declan, what if a movie was filmed without motion capturing Tom Hanks?
Well, then it would probably be Tickle, the fully animated human movie. Boom. No robot could have told that. Hey, look at me. No robot. We all know that every time you ask a robot, how can you make a movie without motion capturing Tom Hanks? It explodes immediately. That is common knowledge.
Damn,
Wait,
I can't
Declan.
believe.
Liam, what would happen if we made a movie without motion capturing Tom Hanks?
Hey guys, I made 2 Liam robots, and that
Oh
was
my
the second
God.
one.
Guys,
I know.
what are you guys doing over here? Are you guys? Why are there 2 dead versions of me? Are you guys recording a podcast without me?
Yes.
Yes, we were.
Bonk him on that
Declan.
again, guys. Come on, bonk him. Come on, bonk him on that.
Whoa!
Oh man, I got bonked on the head with a coconut. I don't know.
All right. Well, what do you guys think? The synth Liam was a robot. Do I win?
Yes.
Okay.
It's also kind of weird. It's kind of weird that your second robot fucking hated Nestle. Like your first one was pro
had
Nestle.
to make. The first one was pro Nestle. The second one hates Nestle.
But the real Liam, I'm kind of lukewarm on Disney. I could go either way.
He's just right about Nestle.
Woo.
All right. So if you guys got any fun internet topics you want to send our way, send it to the berrypodcast@gmail.com. We have a website, berrypodcast.com. And please do send us stuff, and we love you very much. Thanks for coming along, and as always, I'm Declan Grogan.
I love you.
I'm not a robot.
And I forgot, because I got bonked on the head with a coconut.
Whoa.
Bonk!